But if you're feeling a sense of emotional disconnect, getting back to how she and all of her ancestors and all of her family and her children are shifting the way that we communicate, it is ungrounding. I hear you. 1 sec, Oracle cards. The way that you can begin to start grounding that is not only favoring phone calls, if you can't, of course, be in person. You know, my sister-in-law, she's in China right now. I mean, that would be fun, but I have to be here with you guys for now to take care of what's over here. So Skyping with her here and there, being able to hear her voice and see how she's doing, grounds and reunites the heart connection that we have. Being able to hear the voice so you can see, hear, feel, embody, and sense the truth and the expression, the fineness of the energy that the person's trying to relay to you. If someone texts you, I hate you, call them. Like if your kid does, you're like, okay, nope. That, or texting to break up. I've had that happen to me, by the way. Unacceptable. It's a very cowardly move because texting is a way of emotionally buffering. It's avoiding exposure to that person's real energy. So the person did that because he knows I have a lot of energy. So if we would have done that in person, it wouldn't have happened. Right? Or if it would have been, oh my God. Which is what it's supposed to be. But our culture has been shifting because of the existence of technology facilitating and all this convenience, right? This technological convenience. Shifting the way that we talk, so, we don't have to, or there's this presuming, this overwhelming assumption that is spreading through not just our country, but like most of the world now, even in third world countries, have exposure, have possession of cell phone wireless technology. So all of communication is beginning to shift. But Spirit is saying it is being lifted up and out of the body from heart connections into head mental connections, which can, of course, create a lack of bonding, emotional bonding and understanding. But also then there's the physical manifestations of an overabundance of mental energy, such as headaches, eye aches, inner ear ringing in the ears, vertigo, sense of imbalance, mental illness, right? Autism, ADHD, all these mental energies are congested up. But this is not to say this is evil and you need to go wild and live in the jungle and no. As much as I love reading about that and all that kind of stuff, I think it's cool. No, we're not saying that. Instead, Source is saying we need to take an active role now. You have to take charge of this shift upward to bring it down into your heart again. You need to take responsibility for intentionally having heart-centered modes of communication. That is why, by the way, these love letters are video love letters, so that you can see me and feel my energy as much as I'm sending it through interdimensionally to you. I know I get emails all the time, or students coming in, oh my God, I was watching the love letters, I was getting the chills, or you freaked me out because I'm like, get out of my head, get out of my life. No, I won't. But I'm only here to send you love. That's why I won't go away. But that's why these are video love letters. You know what? The first love letter and subsequent, I think, was it that first whole year or half of that year, all written with pictures and stuff like that. But not until we started doing this in video did the list, the tribe, start to really expand, or did we really start to have more of a feedback coming from everyone? It's because Video is heart-centered communication. You can see, hear, multi-sensory experience versus texting. Texting instead is a step apart. It's boundaries, it helps keeps things more controlled. That does have its place. We're not demonizing it. That's not necessary. To all of those of you out there who have the all or nothing mindset, all right, I'm gonna put down my cell phone, I'm never gonna do this again, or I'm never gonna text again, I'm only gonna send videos and Snapchats. It's not about all or nothing. For you, sending you love. Come on, balance it out. Life is not a seesaw. Relax. With that, the oracle cards for the week that decided to come through. What better deck is talking to heaven? So this is Doreen Virtue and James Von Prague, who's a medium, coming together for an oracle card deck specifically for those of us who have lost someone. Earlier today I was really deeply communicating with my deceased grandmother. So this is a great healing deck for those of us who have lost people, but also non-physical communication is mediumship. So this is a great deck that was coming through that they wanted to weigh in on this topic. So just going to put this book down. All right. So, Angels of Communication, please bless this deck. Let the tribe know. What exactly do we need to know right now about communication, wireless technology, and how to have more grounded communication and relationships? Ooh. Oh. Believe in yourself. You can do it. So, beautiful, simple, motivational card. First thing that I'm hearing in the energy is that it's hard to go against the stream. The trend, right? It's very trendy, is to go with the technology, to be more predominantly text-based, to be more predominantly internet-based in the way that we relate to people. It's intention, commitment, and focus to pull back and say, you know what, no, I want to live a human life. I'm a human, not a machine. Okay? Having that as a mantra. There's lyrics from a song from one of my favorite bands, but having that in your heart, pulling back and saying, no, I want to have more grounded, more human communication. You can do it. You gotta believe in yourself. So many times we lose faith and trust in ourselves that, oh, here we go, I want to keep up with this person, or I've shown in the past that I don't feel like I can be reliable. But no, you actually can. So, but they're telling me, read on. Let's see. Where for out though? Here you are. Okay. From my heavenly vantage point, I can see and understand everything so much more clearly now. This is the voice of wisdom coming from those who have passed on to being more than alive. So they are weighing in on our conversation. I can see that you and I never had anything to be afraid of. The only thing that was ever standing in our way was fear about the future. Yet now I realize that you and I create our own future. So I'm urging you to go forward with all of your heartfelt dreams. Leave nothing to chance. I believe in you because I love you, but also because I can see that nothing is stopping you unless you believe it is. I will be with you every step of the way. And I feel very emotional because as I read it, I can hear my grandmother's voice. She was super motivational. She's just like the happiest, silliest, most direct, strong woman. My goodness, I love her. Oh my goodness. So all that love and encouragement. The angels are saying the reason why this card is coming forward is that ungrounded communication is fueled by a spirit of fear. It fosters a fear of experiencing others' emotions. But you have nothing to be afraid of. Believe it or not, the more you experience someone, even in a very emotional state, in their anger, in their grief, in their ecstasy, in their boredom, or their frustration, or their disappointment, right? All that emotional energy, the more you just walk right into it and embody that, feel that entirely, it is so much easier than, okay, I'm gonna be 3 hours, well, you're not a cell phone, Lillian, trying to have text fights, or we're at dinner. You are at dinner with my phone. No! It's not just a distraction. Someone in the energy is saying it's a coping mechanism. They're showing me images of pacifiers, as if we are sucking to distract and cope and avoid emotion. It's inhumane. You can handle it. Believe in yourself. You're not going to fall apart. And even if you do, falling apart is absolutely beautiful. It's natural. Trees get knocked down by thunderstorms all the time, but guess what? They go down, and then it's done. They become dirt, and then they grow something new with it. So be kind to yourself. You don't have to be afraid of talking to your sister, even if it's been 20, 30 years. You don't have to be afraid of talking to your children and them rebelling against you speaking to them in that way, because you're experiencing each other. Let it happen and believe that you can. Okay? Grandma's saying, baby, you got this. You got this. Okay? Comment below. I love video comments. It'd be very appropriate to this love letter in particular if you would, or you can send me an email back or call. But share what's coming up for you. Or there's something going on in your life that this is really speaking to? I'm curious to hear about it. Okay, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, by the way, on YouTube, so that you get this every time it uploads on Sunday. You'll know about it first. All right? Big hugs and mwah! Bye!